she replied very soon with, you ugly ass, potato headed looking N-word. Someone like me, I have a deviated septum, I have a potato shaped head or face structure, and eventually someday you're going to look like a washed up old hag.
Marshall Mathers IV, otherwise known as the Joker, or the Black-Pilled Joker, or Darth Nihilus, or Darth Sidious. Who knows what he's called these days? It's hard to keep up with all the name changes that he's had. He is a man that celebrates being an incel, wallowing in his own self-pity, and wears sadness as a comfort blanket to be wrapped around himself. Today we're going to be watching one of his videos titled My Dream Girl, in which he lays out all of the things that he does and doesn't want from a woman. Whatever you're thinking he's going to talk about, you're wrong. Whatever you think he desires or doesn't desire from a woman, you're wrong. And if you think we're not going to be speaking about potatoes in this video, you're wrong. So without further ado, let's get on with it.
Interesting.
My dream girl would be a girl who is either black or Latina, and a girl who has never sucked dick, never take dick up the butt like a slut, never had sex underage.
So the video's off to a strong start. He wants a black or Latino girl who has never sucked dick, never had sex, and is willing to date a man that makes creepy videos in his basement while he has stains on his top. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one, mate.
And of course a girl who has never smoked or done drugs at all in her entire life. And it would be awesome if I could find a girl who has the same sign as myself, which is Aquarius. But what honestly breaks my heart is the fact that, if anything, I probably won't find that. Smoking, doing drugs, whatever kind they may be, doesn't matter. All drugs are bad. And sucking dick, taking dick up the butt.
I love how earnest and serious he is when he talks about women sucking dick. You can tell it's a true disgust for him. Although, I'm guessing if a hot woman turned up right now and demanded his penis in their mouth, he'd probably do it, wouldn't he? Can't really see him saying no. I imagine he'd change his mind pretty quickly then.
That I am ever going to find my perfect dream girl that I hope that I will be able to find and get, if I'm lucky enough, or if there was a honest to God miracle that just so happened to come in my life, and make that happen, make that become a reality, make that become true. But I just don't think it will.
He's a regular ray of sunshine, this fella, isn't he? A beam of light in an otherwise dark and gloomy world.
You're damaging your body inside. You're damaging your lungs, your heart, your liver, and you don't even care. And eventually, someday, you're going to look like a washed up old hag that nobody is going to want to fuck with or have.
This guy's got some real bitterness inside him, isn't he? Bloody hell. Really resents these women smoking and taking drugs and having sex. Again, though, I feel like if the women that he's following on Instagram turned up all of a sudden, gave him some cigarettes, some drugs, and some sex, I don't think he'll be saying no to it. I imagine he'll probably still be sad, though. Still be gloomy.
And that's just another fact. Every guy wants them, so of course, they're going to get a lot of dick. A lot of intercourse throughout their entire life. And, to me, looks do matter. Looks do matter to me. But, of course, their personality matters too. But I would not ever settle for an ugly girl. Because back in 2017, here's a funny little story. for you people to laugh at, I guess, if or not you want.
I'm going to guess that this isn't going to be a funny story. I'm going to guess it's going to be a very depressing story.
I was on Instagram about the time I made an Instagram account, and there was this really hot girl, like, whatever, from Texas, I think, or at least I'm pretty sure. Black girl, but she was mixed. I think she was probably half black and half white, but she looked like she could have been half black and half Mexican or whatever. But anyway, one day just randomly, I don't know why, but I kind of do know why, but I don't know why I actually said it. But I simply just said straight up, can I suck a fart out of your ass?
It's hard to know what to say to that, really. Now, I'm sure women on Instagram get all kinds of crazy messages from men, but that one would have to rank up the top, right? Can I suck a fart out of your bum? Can I suck a fart out of your bum? Can I suck a fart out of your bum? What an odd thing to send to a woman that you don't even know. Trying to woo her with that line. That's the line you choose. I'm gonna guess it didn't work out too well.
She replied very soon with, you ugly ass, potato headed looking N-word. Well, you ugly ass, old, or something like that, potato headed looking N-word. And I love potatoes. I love eating potatoes.
Fair enough. I mean, who doesn't like potatoes? I do like how his mind works. So he's asked a random woman on the internet if he can suck a fart out of her bum. Then she called him an ugly potato head. And his first thought is, I like potatoes.
I do agree 100% that my head and face shape is similar to that of a potato. Especially when I shave my head and shave my beard, you can really see it and notice it. And from that coming from a really just incredibly sexy black chick, it's like obviously I'm going to be hurt by that. And I was.
I'm really struggling to understand what the point of this video is, to be honest. So far we've learned that he wants a woman that's purer than pure, but also a woman that will let him suck farts out of her bum. A woman that's a virgin, but is also adventurous enough to allow him to suck farts out of her bum. A woman that's never smoked, but will allow him to suck farts out of her bum. And we've also learned that he likes potatoes, but feels sad that his head looks like a potato. It's hard to know exactly what's going on in his head and how the world makes sense.
Someone like me, I have a deviated septum, I have a potato shaped head or face structure, does not even stand a chance between girls like that. And even if I did, would I really want to mess with girls like that? If I could, if I had means of transportation to get to them, or if we plan to meet up somewhere, if they even liked me back. To me, dating is just making out, holding hands, hugging, and that's it. Nothing more. And of course, going to the movies, going out to eat, going for a walk, and pretty much just like a friend. Except a friend you hold hands with, hug a lot, and make out with.
And occasionally suck farts out of their bum. That kind of friend, we've all got one, I'm sure.
In a way, I think it's gay for a guy to have intercourse with a girl who already had some other guy's dick inside her vagina before.
See, so it's gay to have sex with a woman if she's had sex with another man. I can think of gayer things than that. I mean, the logic of that is kind of hard to think through. So if a woman had sex with a man a year ago and didn't have any sex since then, that would still be gay? I mean, you would assume that the woman's washed herself within that time, and all residues had been removed. So this seems more like a spiritual, metaphysical claim. More a claim that anything that a penis has ever touched is now tainted. So picking up another man's underwear off the floor would be homosexual, I suppose. Or sitting on a toilet, if another man has ever sat on it once in its whole history, would again be a homosexual act?
I just don't know if I'll ever find the girl of my dreams. And I probably won't. And I would not at all be surprised if I never do.
I think that's a safe bet. If your dream girl is an Instagram model that has never smoked, never taken drugs, never had sex, allows you to suck farts out of their bum, or is black or Latin, you're cutting your odds down quite a lot. You're limiting your options to what I would imagine is impossible.
Of course, only the confident guys who are douchebags and chads and pieces of trash and man whores who really don't care about them just to have sex with them get them. And so I don't think any girl would ever love me. Not even a slight chance. And in a way, I don't really mind if I even die a virgin, because this generation, this era, the times we live in are so messed up. It's hard when I've been greatly deprived of many other things, mainly and mostly materialistic things. And if I at least were rich and just swimming in riches right now, swimming in millions or even better billions, I would not only be happy again, but I would buy so much shit you wouldn't even believe. I'd buy so much stuff. So much stuff I've been deprived of. I'd buy I would definitely at least buy one gaming desktop and one gaming laptop. Then I would buy pretty much every gaming console.
I'm not too sure it's possible to be deprived of a gaming console. The word deprived kind of has implications that you have a right to something. I mean, I don't have a bar of gold right now. I wouldn't say I'm deprived of it though. I would like one. I also like the fact that with unlimited money, the first thing that he would buy would be a gaming console.
Shit ton of video games for both my gaming desktop and laptop, of course. And then I would get a movie projection screen, a movie projector, and a bunch of Blu-ray movies and 4K Blu-ray movies. And of course I'd buy my dream car, which is a Mini Cooper.
A Mini Cooper? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that their dream car is a Mini Cooper. I mean, that seems like an achievable dream. All of his dreams seem pretty achievable, really. Apart from sucking farts out of Instagram models' bums.
And I would get good at driving and get the hang of it and just do what I want and live my life and go where I want and do what I want.
And that's the end of the video. What a delightful treat. So what have we learned today? Marshall Mathers IV likes potatoes, gaming consoles, Mini Coopers and farts. And he doesn't like pretty much everything else in the world. That's about all I have to say on this one. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.